Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing my 144th Mezco Toyz 112 Collective action figure review, this time being of the Gotham by Gaslight Joker. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure comes in that standard box with a black and yellow motif with the Joker name at the center. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and let him breathe. Alright, let's take a closer look at this new Joker from Mezco. Now this is a Gotham by Gaslight Joker. Technically, it's kind of their own thing, which I'm really stoked about. And this is one of those things, it's weird because they showed it off at a, I forgot what it was, a con or something like that. I forgot which it was. I think it was Mezco convention, Mezco con, whatever. But anyways, they revealed it, and then like 2 weeks later, they had it for sale, and it was already in hand and shipped to people. And I'm reviewing this thing super late because, to be honest, I forgot I had it, and it's been sitting in my collection, just in the corner with other stuff that I need to open for about 2 weeks now. So here it is, and I'm loving it, dude. It's so creepy. The face sculpt is like insane. I love the creepiness of the look. I mean, the eyes, the way they're positioned. He totally has that look of the Man Who Laughs, which is like the Joker is based on, that old movie character. So they definitely took the inspiration from that and put it into this actual figure to make him the actual Joker. So I think that's really awesome. But man, the teeth look really good. One thing that's always a little iffy when it comes to Mezco is the teeth. And this looks really nice with the gums. The eyes are like shadow around the eyes just looks really nice to me. I love the hair, the way it flows. Even got a little bit of color in the ears right there in the pink. I think that looks so good. So I really love the way this turned out, man. This whole thing looks really nice. Then out of the package, he does have this really nice coat that you see here. It is a little dirty, so that's really cool too. Same thing with like the pants, they have a little bit of a dirtiness to them, and the boots, the shoes all look really good, but I love that. But I also do dig like things like the hands here. The hands are so creepy and detailed. They're almost like blood stained. You can see like the blood splatter on the fingertips, and you see haha carved into his skin. I mean, that's pretty crazy how they did that. It just makes the creepiness factor of this figure so much more interesting, how he has the bloody fingertips. It's just really, really weird. And you know what? I'm all about it. I think that works. So removing the coat here, you can see he has some suspenders with a really nice white dress shirt. I love the green tie here. I think that looks really cool too. And you can kind of like move it around if you need to, but it has a little button shirt underneath there. And then it has, again, those really nice green pants. I think all of this looks really, really good, man. And I love the material of this actual coat that we get here. It is a very nice, like almost like leather-like material. I love the way it feels. And it has this little plastic clasp, almost like buckles or buttons that we can pin it on there like that. So I love the way that looks, man. So this just looks really cool, even without the coat there. But what's also really nice, we do get other options to play dress up. You got a really nice green scarf here that you can do whatever you want with it, you know what I mean? I've wrapped it around him just like this if you want, or come around the neck and do all kinds of cool things. So that's pretty cool. I love that. But we also do get a bloody apron. This is awesome. You know, you could hang it around the head and then tie it around his back like that. And then pull this aside, and you know, just tie it around there, and then you could have him chopping up some people and performing his crazy surgeries or whatever. And I love how it's blood stained. I wish that there was a little more blood stains on it. I might have to add my own, but I just think it's very light on that. So I don't know, maybe that was something they didn't want to like overly do with the gore, but I still think that would look really cool. But I love that too. And again, this is my same like leather like material, which I think is pretty awesome. He also does come with a little hat right there. I think that's so cool, dude. That look just works for me for some reason. That nice top hat done in the green. It's a little beat up and worn, so I think that looks really cool too. So man, that looks really awesome. I love the way that works. He also does come with some glasses here. These are interesting. They're like this really nice green color, and you can kind of hook the little hook right here, see that on the back of the glasses, around the ears, and they will stay like that. And now you have that look, which is awesome. That is definitely how it's going to be displayed like that, especially with the hat on, probably the probably the apron too, you know what I mean? So that is a really cool look for him, so I love that. Now we also do get a second head sculpt, so we have the more smiling, laughing one right here. I'm gonna take that off like that. Then we can put this one on, well, which is definitely more serious, you know, not so happy, and he looks pretty creepy as well. Again, the paint is just equally as awesome with around the eyes, the eyebrow, the lips look really nice, even though, again, a little pink in the ear. The hair looks really good, so I love that too. And you can always just add the hat and the glasses to that too if you want a different look, but I think that looks really creepy, man. That is a weird looking dude, and I would not want to mess with him. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this head back on because I just love the way this smiling head looks with the glasses there. That just looks really, really cool. And of course, we also get things like this standard stand, the base that we get here with every Mezco figure done in that same Joker logo, like that, kind of that old-timey writing right there. And of course, the clear articulated arm that comes with every figure. And again, these are my favorite stands in the 1/12 scale, so I love that so much. We also do get 3 playing cards, which I think are awesome. They're just plastic little playing cards, and they have really nice printing on the front that look really cool, as well as printing on the back. I think that looks really awesome. Close up, they don't look great, but once they're in hand of the figure itself, I think they look really rad and make for a really cool display. And then you, of course, get his tools. All his knives and saws and hooks and whatever type of operating tools those are used for. I think they're all really awesome. They look rusted, which I think looks creepy and makes it even weirder that he's using rusted tools, so that's really awesome. Then we also do get this carrying case right here, which I love, man. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be displayed in his hands once it goes on my shelf. I love like the brass and the copper here on the different metal bits. This just looks like a really beat up leather. I just love the way that looks right here. Nice handle. And if you can even see close up, we do get some letters right there, JKR. So I love that, man. It looks really, really nice. But what's also really cool, you can open it up, and then all those tools that we just looked at, you can put them in here because there are little foam inserts to have little sections for each one of those tools. So he can actually carry all of those in here, which is rad. Just like the Boom Boom that we get with all the Gomez figures. This is kind of that same thing. We can store their weapons and gear and stuff. This works the exact same way. So I love the way that works, man. That's a really cool piece. I love it. Even just having this like opened right there on display, maybe like next to him or holding it like that or something, I think is really, really cool. And then lastly, we get all kinds of different interchangeable hands. I've shown you like the open fingers. We get different types of gripping hands. We get like finger pointing hands and all that kind of stuff. We got more like open palm hands. And then again, all of them have that really weird like bloody fingertips with the ha-ha on there. And it's just really, really gross. But I love them so much, man. They just really work. This whole thing is just very unique and very creepy and just works for the Joker character. Okay, so now let's take a closer look at the articulation. The head and the neck are on ball joints, so those roll around pretty good. Do get left and right, up, not so much. I'm not sure why. I wish it would go up more, down that far, and then, you know, rock side to side like that, so that's pretty good. And I will note this is that more newer body that we got, I think, first with Two-Face. So it's not the original Joker Buck. This is the more modern one, which is a lot better. I know people will appreciate that. Arms can go all the way up, down, up and out. We get a single bend at the elbow, as well as rotation at the elbow, like that. Rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist. We do get a double ball peg in the midsection, so you got a lot of nice motion there. Rotates, pivots side to side, crunches back and forth. That's really good. Hip joints, they kick up and forward that much. Back, not so much. Splits out about that far. Rotation in the upper thigh, double jointed knees where he can kick himself in his own butt, so that works really good. And the ankles are on ball pegs. You can see that with the boots right there. Rolls around, rotates up and down, and a decent ankle rocker. This is a high boot, so the ankle rocker could be better, so it's decent though. It gives a good amount. So overall, I think this guy is so awesome, man. Again, very unique piece that I know a lot of us did not see coming, but once we got in our collections, it works. I love the way he just feels. He's just a really weird, different character. To be honest, I don't think any of us expected any more Joker figures for quite a while, but we got this one. I know we have the upcoming Gotham by Gaslight Batman, which is going to display nicely with this guy, so I'm super stoked for that. I love this piece, and he is definitely a must-get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool and McFarlane Batman figure. Also for comparison, here he is standing next to all the other Mezco 112 collective Jokers that we have in this line so far. And just for fun, here he is with little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Mezco 112 collective Gotham by Gaslight Joker. Now overall, this is a very different and unique piece that I don't think any of us really expected, but man, is he a welcome addition. I love the head sculpts, they are so creepy and so unique. I just think they are beautifully painted and I'm really excited about those. Even things down to like the hands and the bloody fingers and the carvings on his hands just really make this figure feel extra special and extra creepy. All of his weapons and tools, like the knives and hooks, all bloody and rusted, just is so awesome, such a unique instruments, and I love those accessories. Adding things like a soft goods apron and that really cool coat, the hat and glasses, all make for a really awesome display, and man do I love that briefcase. That thing looks amazing. I'm really digging the improved buck. You know, this isn't the original Joker buck that we got used to. This is definitely a new one, and it's more articulated, it feels smoother, and overall it's just so much better. So I cannot wait to get the Gotham by Gaslight Batman because I'm going to love displaying these two side by side. So in my opinion, he's totally rad and definitely a must get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.